congressional race in New York, the 22nd district. She led her opponent by a dozen votes until this week, when suddenly dozens more votes appeared. Claudia Tenney joins us tonight. Claudia Tenney, thank you so much for coming on tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Do you think, I'll just get right to it, do you think fraud is involved in your race?
I'm not sure I'd call it direct fraud. I just want to say that I'm grateful to everyone who has been supporting me at home and across the nation on this very difficult race. My race is actually has a little bit of everything that you're seeing in the presidential race. One of the biggest problems we have, I was leading by 28,000 votes on election night, and that avalanche of Democratic absentee ballots came in because Governor Cuomo issued an executive order very much mirroring the Democrats' H.R. 1, their signature legislation, which is the For the People Act. I'd say it's For the Democratic People Act, which actually overhauled all the rules in New York, which has created this huge problem. It's been an administrative nightmare for these boards of elections. They receive no resources to make up for that. And now you're seeing this overstressed system where mistakes are being made. And I think it's hard to say specifically if there was deliberate fraud, but there is definitely fraud that could happen because of this just untenable situation for these boards.
This is a longer conversation, but very quickly, how could a bunch of new ballots show up weeks after the election? Like, what is that?
Well, everything has happened. These boards have been overstressed. Remember, we have all these time deadlines, court deadlines. There's been a lot of pressure put on the boards of election. And all of a sudden, it was something like 55 so-called provisional ballots. Those are ballots where people actually show up to vote in person, but are denied access, and they fill out an affidavit. So we are looking at, there's so many issues in this. This county was actually hacked and had their entire computer system shut down from October 15th through Election Day. So this is another issue. There's so many problems that occur, and this is what you get when you have a bureaucratic situation where the For the People Act, actually banned voter ID, allowed unsecure provisional ballots and absentee ballots to be ordered online.
Not surprising what has happened. Claudia Tenney will be following.
Thank you so much.
Congress, probably the most conservative in New York. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much.
Sean Hannity.